Yeah.
Are we recording?
We are now, yeah.
Shoot. Let me go ahead and start recording the podcast and then we'll go in, fellas. Yeah, so do you guys, we haven't even started yet. Do you guys want to, I've been live on Instagram, but, deadass.
I'm good.
Right?
Oh, that actually worked. That actually worked. Just literally beat it out there.
Yeah, well, do you want to set up anything else? Are we good?
No, I think we're good. I think I will just double check on this one though, just to make sure it hasn't slipped. But no, that's pretty sweet angle.
Alright, cool beans. Cool beans. Let's.
I see you haven't even been recording.
Well, not on here, but just over there. We've been recording on that,
Yeah.
but just we haven't gone in on the podcast yet. So let's rock and roll. 3, 2, 1. Yo, it's Colby, Reup show. That's what I'm calling this. I like to talk about the ups and downs of life. That's why I call it Reup, and that's why we do that. Let me go in one more time. That didn't work out. Yo, it's Colby. No, I'm here with Chris Jack Veer, right?
Yeah.
Chris, what's your last name, bro?
McGuire.
Chris McGuire. We're sitting here drinking some tea and drinking some coffee, just talking about, stuff, really.
Life, business,
Yeah.
philosophy.
Do what we always do.
Bounce off each other.
Word,
We're talking
yeah.
about what's important, or what we think's important, anyway.
Word. So shout yourselves out. Like I'm back with Jack at Beans and Boards. We've done a podcast once before.
We've been here once before. We're here again.
And Chris McGuire is joining us. Clubhouse.
Yeah, Clubhouse. So I run a brand called Clubhouse, which we sell second-hand clothes, and we collaborate a lot with artists, musicians, all sorts. So we do events. We cover
Word.
the whole creative space.
How long have you been collabing with Jack?
Well, not too long actually.
Few months.
Yeah, probably 3, 4 now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Solid.
Yeah, because I was living up in London in sort of January, February time is when I left. So I was kind of out of touch with the whole Southampton, Winchester.
You
scene.
guys grew up in.
Same school, wasn't it?
Oh,
But
yeah.
we weren't necessarily companions at school, but
No.
same
Right.
area and stuff. And then obviously I had my business partner leave, and it sort of worked
Yeah.
itself out that we knew we could bounce off each other and help each
That's
other
cool.
grow. So
That's awesome. And speaking of clothes, Jack, you're messing not with just Beans and Boards, but you're coming through with some clothes. Why don't you, what's all that shit behind you?
all this stuff behind me is the new.
Got some fresh stuff printed.
That fresh. They look good.
The wet.
Yeah, got the new embroidery clothing here. So we've got some fresh hoodies and jumpers, covered in the logo.
Yeah, that's solid.
You got the bottle green burgundy.
That's my favorite one right there
that,
for sure.
And that black jumper that
Yeah, I
I'm
rate this one.
representing.
I rate this a
The
lot.
cruise.
I think that's going to be a big seller.
Nice.
That's gonna pop up.
Yeah,
it's
that's-
subtle. It's not too in your face.
That's what it is, isn't
It's
it?
that perfect amount.
Little less is more.
Yeah, I skate and I drink coffee, but
That's what I was thinking with the
shout out.
re-up hats.
You can work it out for yourself.
That's what I was kind of going for with the re-up hats. Like you see the dad hats with like the super tiny.
Yeah, with the minuscule.
It's not in your face.
It's like even you see those tattoos a lot now. Tiny tattoos are becoming really quite fashionable.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone's going for that little less is
So
more.
are you doing like all secondhand clothes?
No, we do. We have a little bit of new.
Are you printing your own stuff right now?
I'm not at the minute. No, I did start off. I taught myself how to screen print and how to sew. So like right at the start up in London, I was producing like shorts and trousers, all made out of old curtains.
No shit.
Yeah, so they're all kind of patchwork, kind of checkerboard style, but all recycled and that. But then yeah, we do print some t-shirts just with Clubhouse on the front, and then we've only got 2 at the minute with back prints on them, but we've collaborated with artists and we split the profits 50-50 with them. So it's just a way about supporting the art scene, because it can be quite hard to actually make any money from it.
Yeah.
We also started doing these one-of-a-kind denim series where we'd give them to artists to draw on the back and they'd create one-of-a-kind denim. And we were selling them for about £100 plus, depending on the piece. But I got overexcited and gave 10 denim jackets to one guy.
What?
And never saw him again. And that was that.
You just gave it to him?
Yeah, no, so for him to draw on the back. So 10, like, fresh Levi's.
Yeah.
And I just said, yeah, here you go. I had a lot of trust in him. I had 4 from him, 3 of them sold.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, he just disappeared.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, never to be seen again.
Mothers. God damn.
That sucks, dude. Well, that happens sometimes.
It's
like
learning
business,
curve.
isn't it?
Yeah, no,
Business.
it's it. I learned not to be so naive.
Word.
Yeah, you'll end up fucking someone over at some point anyway. It all swings and roundabouts.
Yeah, I'm
doesn't
coming for your shop.
What's
Take it.
what's your main focus right now, Chris?
My main focus.
Yeah. And then I want to like, I'm just curious what both of your main focuses are.
How so?
Like, just either in business, even like, we're not just talking about business, so literally you can answer it however you want to.
Well, I suppose I would like to be fully self-sufficient, and I'd like to almost be able to take a back seat from everything.
Yeah.
Not fully, obviously, but take more perhaps of like I want to say area manager as opposed to a managerial kind of role.
So you're trying to scale?
Yeah.
Is that pretty much what that means?
Yeah. But then just so I can kind of not like work so hard.
Yeah.
Well, not work so hard.
Work
but
smart, not hard,
I
innit?
feel like we can all fully relate to that, just simply because when you're in business for yourself and it hasn't scaled yet, like, that's more work than having a job.
Yeah.
Well, no, that was it. I
For
realised
less money.
Yeah. I realised I
Can't
didn't
beat
have
that.
a holiday in 3 years until September. Just gone. And I went to Portugal for 5 days.
Yeah,
And slept on a
mad.
beach.
Word. Jack, what's your main focus, bro?
My main focus ain't that far from that, to be fair. I mean, as any business owner, your main focus is your business. So the next step is to sort of make this place fully functional, set it up so that I can get some guys in to sort of help run it and do their thing. I can take a back seat and then put my focus elsewhere into other businesses, other ventures, and just do it that sort of
Shot
way.
number 2.
Yeah, or shot number 2.
Where would you put it? Southampton?
New York, and then the second one Tokyo.
That'd be
And
dope.
No, you got to aim big, yeah. But nah, probably just I guess Southampton would be like the next step. It'd be nice to get a little shop in there. But it's all of just sort of trying to focus on now. So now it's all about growing this place to its full potential and doing that. But other than that, it's also just growing as a person, isn't it?
Squeezing all the juice out of the fruit that's like right in front
out
of you before you
the
start.
ripe Winchester fruit.
Yeah.
I'm squeezing the shit out of that.
I feel like I'm not squeezing all the juice out of the fruit for me either. Like, and I fully agree. You have to make sure you're getting what you can before you start like scaling. You want to scale with like a solid foundation where you're.
Yeah, you don't want to start a book before you've finished one,
Right.
You? So you got to finish it and then move on to the next
It's
one.
a good way of putting it, actually. Yeah.
But you can look at books. You can look at other books while you're reading one. Oh, I might read that one next.
Yeah.
No, I'll leave that one for next time. But you don't want to start reading it just yet. Then you get confused.
Word.
And you might not finish the one that you've already started.
Word.
Wow. It's about. This goes off on a bit of a tangent as well. But I was thinking
Go
about
for it.
how
That's what the Reup show is.
But as a generation, we are the first generation to get usernames and to get online profiles and to get these sort of things.
Yeah.
And you think about how, like, in like thousands, okay, let's talk hundreds of years time, or even when we're, say, 50, 60 years time, we're going to have 5, 6 new generations of people all coming online.
All of our babies are going to start off with @" before their name.
Yeah, they might be called
Yo.
baby.
Yo.
Yeah, and it's like, but it's like, but also I was thinking to myself, we need to sort of not take for granted things like having a username, having an online profile, because say 50, 60 years time, or however long down the line, these things could be really important to some people, like, or they could be worth money. It could be like gold, like.
Well, no, data is the most valuable asset.
Yeah.
I think it's a two-edged sword though, in the sense that it can be very good or very bad. And I think that you're seeing technology can be used for you or against you, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, look at China and I mean,
But just the whole
shout out to people in Hong Kong. The whole social score and surveillance state where they can take away your rights to do anything just because they want to pull your card.
Well, because that's what I was going to say was like, where it is so fresh and it is so new, the regulations on it isn't there isn't a proper way or a proper system of doing it. And I suppose China have now taken it to that next level and gone too far with the regulations.
Black Mirror.
Way too far.
Yeah.
In that they're using it to oppress the people.
Yeah.
Completely. And that's a whole conversation in of itself, isn't it?
Yeah.
But they use that for job interviews and stuff as well then. Like, would you even need to do a job interview?
Yeah.
They just be like instantly wouldn't even get through to that process.
Yeah, if you haven't got the right scoring.
Yeah. Which, for sure. And who you are is largely documented on the internet.
Yeah.
But
then my internet self is not my true. I don't think like the majority of people are who they are on the internet.
Well, no, but
which is the other mental
they
thing.
are and they aren't.
Yeah.
But no, they are and they aren't. And there is a different you to everybody that you meet and interact with.
Yeah, very true. I guess that's a way of just making one singular you, isn't there? But it's like, that's why you have to be even more careful about what you do now.
Well, do you want everything that you do, say, or do, or think even, do you want it recorded for someone else to look up? Like, do you want that to be...
But it would be convenient, wouldn't it? Because I can be so forgetful.
Yeah. but then there's some things you want to forget, isn't there? You think you've got ex-girlfriends and stuff. Like from now until the end of time, we are going to have everything that's ever happened to us just somewhere. It's no longer just here. Like, it's not just in our brains anymore. It's now a physical, well, I guess not a physical thing, but a digital thing. And it's just...
It can be, but I mean, not everything is documented.
No, you have a choice.
And one point I want to hit on and ask you guys is, like, do you think it's important to separate your social and stuff? Separate that in do you think that there's an importance of separating that and disconnecting?
Yeah,
or do you think it's cool to always be?
I think it depends if it's on with work. Like with work, if it's business or pleasure, it can change either way. Because I think with business, you've always got to be on your phone. You've always got to be active.
How much do you disconnect from technology?
See, I don't really use social media for my own personal self anymore. It is just such an important business tool in this day and age that I kind of can't get away from it. And I mean, me personally, if I could, I probably would remove all social media from my life.
But again, it's if you can't beat them.
How long
is that thing?
Yeah.
How long when you wake up? How long until you check your phone?
Seconds.
Yeah.
Really?
Say not even 5 minutes.
I've started not touching it
to be doing that
for at least 30 minutes or an hour before and after bed. And
that's a good shout. It's a good shout because I literally wake up and I've just banged Twitter, scroll through, and then what I'm looking at, I might see some guy getting beaten up by a group of people, someone being racist,
which immediately would turn on your amygdala and it would
done. Literally the start of the day. The start of the day is just boom, negative stuff. Like bang, there it is. But
so the argument is that would immediately put you into a reactive state.
Yeah.
If you're seeing some guy get beat up on your phone, you didn't want to see that.
But I suppose for me, I tend to, or recently I've been falling asleep quite early, kind of 10, half 10 sort of vibe. And that's when everyone likes messaging me. So I wake up and I'm replying to all of
I guess that, but then that's constructive because I saw a thing recently to say that in your morning routine, do as many small little activities as you can to just wake your brain up. So make your bed, even brushing your teeth, popping spots in the mirror, doing anything, just those, change your bin, flop the cushions up, do that. Those little routine things are not more benefit, not even necessarily routine, but just little activities, just doing things that are just slowly just triggering your brain, waking it up, giving you things to focus on,
right? Rather
than maybe just picking your phone up and just blindly that works because you're replying, you're actually thinking about, okay, right, that's a question, what's the answer, respond, not just flicking through. Because if you say for example Facebook, name me 5 posts that you saw on Facebook yesterday, it's a hard question to answer. But imagine how many posts you looked at, probably 50, 60 or more.
To be fair, I say that I don't really use social media, but I probably shared 5 posts on Facebook yesterday.
But there you go. And I think people do use it a lot more than you think.
I've been trying to hack these little things to try and put me in a better position to just, I don't know. And I've noticed it like doing little things, like first of all, like having a little schedule has changed my game. Like even though I mess up and I don't even though I mess up and I don't do it sometimes, like I don't know, it's just still helped me a lot. And no judgment. Like sometimes I break my own rule, but
you won't beat yourself up for it.
No,
it's just,
but
I'm
just trying different things, and I've noticed that like trying to have a schedule where I actually write shit down has started to change my game a little bit, because I'm naturally like I lose track of time. And so writing it down, it's like, oh damn, like I was supposed to do this at 4:00.
I guess
instead I was sharing, shit on Twitter.
But I guess as like an entrepreneur and as a business owner, we're not blessed with a routine given to us, are we? Like we don't wake up.
There's no structure unless we create it ourselves.
We have to create.
And I think that's the key for me. That is the key to how I step it up.
I guess what your most important thing you say is that's what I do, because not everybody would benefit from a schedule. Some people are a little bit more.
Maybe they're highly productive without one, but I'm not.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. I'm the best at procrastinating, and I've done the same. I've got a Excel spreadsheet, all color coordinated for different tasks.
I'm gonna show you this thing, but I want to send you this. Have you heard of the book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People?
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I've seen it, but I've never.
That calendar thing is from that book, and
this is kind of next level. Mine was just like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then like 9 to something like 11 p.m.
Yeah.
What's this? Let's have a little.
It just breaks down like your macro priorities down to a daily schedule.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It works for me.
Yeah, that is good.
I'll send it to you too, Jack.
Please.
Word. So that, and then also like I feel like disconnecting from technology a little bit has helped me out, because yes, we are living, and you got to do business. My camera just cut out. We got to do business on the internet to some degree. And
it's funny, isn't it? Because
your card's full.
Is it?
Yeah.
No shit. That's bullshit.
Because I do think like a lot of the time, like you wouldn't pick up a newspaper and read the entire newspaper. You'd read an article,
right,
and you'd be like, oh, that's interesting to me.
I'm interested where you're going with this.
So you pick and choose it, but you're not. But with social media, when you're flicking through this Twitter, Facebook, you don't really, unless obviously you follow who you follow, but then you follow somebody, but then you can't control what they post. So you don't have any real control over what you're seeing. It's just pot luck. Like I say, I could scroll down and see someone getting beaten up, and that's
I don't like that lack of control myself.
No, that's exactly.
Like if I go on Twitter, I'm normally going straight to zero.
Your brain won't like that either. Like imagine your brain is at any age whatsoever, just being. Imagine walking down the street and just seeing someone just come up in front of you and start being like. Just shouting abuse. You'd be like, "Whoa!" Like, get
your brain, your brain actually, with the reaction, your brain doesn't really know that it's on a screen. Your brain thinks that, oh shit, there's some fight or like. Yeah. It's weird.
Definitely.
There is still some sort of control in that, though. At the same time, because I mean, my sole purpose of my Twitter account, up until kind of recently or yet to come, is just for hype beast releases.
Well, that's why I like my shop Instagram. Beans and Boards, I can go on the Beans and Boards Instagram, flip through, it's just skating. Skating and skate brands, bam, 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 bam. And that's the beauty of that, so you've got that one category.
Word.
Without that, if you're very personal.
Actually, I suppose that could be quite a good
business idea.
Update, for social media, is to categorize what you want to view. So
lists on Twitter is huge. Like people don't really use lists, but
like Twitter is just out of my
But you can categorize things. Yeah. You guys, I'm sorry to do it, but what do you guys want to end on? Like what? Jack, you go first. What do you want to end on? As far as I know, this has been kind of unfocused.
It's been a good chat. I want to end on just being positive.
Word.
Just be positive. Just try and smile. And just try and spread love, because goddamn, we all need it. Straight up. I'm gonna end on that.
I feel that.
Cool.
What you got?
at clubhouse.locals, at clubhouse.garms, www.clubhousehq.co.uk coming soon.
And when I say spread the love, I mean spread your money at Beans and Boards.
Plug.
Yeah, plug
Word.
that shit.
Word. I'm going to end on some, I don't know, I'm going to try and go deep and just say, in a world full of distractions, the key to winning is focus, right? Mm-hmm. And I know I've been struggling a little bit with focus today, but I think that's the key is, there's so many, we are in a world full of distractions.
Yeah.
Straight up. And I think that if you don't take control, you're
Do you know
you're
what that world is? That world is your own head.
Word.
Because god damn it, there's so many distractions just in your own. You can close your eyes, you can just be distracted, like the amount of different. Your mind's wild, but like you say, focus.
Yeah, I suppose I would just like to chuck one other thing in there is like support independence. Support, stop shopping at these big.
I think that should be an actual focus if we, when we decide to reconvene. I think we should focus on supporting
independence.
Yeah, and local businesses and supporting your local community. Because I think that's something people are missing a lot on. For example, we wanted some coffee cups. Yeah. And I'm gonna grab these just to show the people. We wanted some coffee cups, and so I was at Costco, and then I thought I'm gonna come through Beans and Boards and buy them here because why not, right?
It goes a lot further. It does. It's like the favorite thing that I've been seeing surrounding it is obviously when you buy from a corporation, no one does a jig when they make a sale.
What does that even mean?
So they don't do a little dance. You're not feeding, or I mean, I suppose in some ways you are kind of feeding a family and you're supporting a family, but it's not on the same level. These guys are always going to make money regardless. And in fact, they're the ones often doing the most damage to the environment.
I'm super interested in how do you leverage the global corporatist economy for the local community. So that's like making money on Amazon, spending it at your local farmer's market or whatever.